to LA2M this lovely Wednesday, part of the last waning days of summer. Who here is new for the first time to LA2M? Loads. Welcome, welcome. The format for the program, we meet every Wednesday here at Connor O'Neill's. We provide a speaker on the topic of marketing, business, or sales. The speaker will talk for approximately 30 minutes. We then take questions and answers. And then before we close, we pass the microphone, and this is your opportunity to introduce yourself. So get your elevator pitches ready for a little bit later on. We do have a couple of announcements. LA2M is a nonprofit 503c. We are funded by donations. Stacy Cullen, LA2M's treasurer, will pass the bucket. The suggested donation is $3, but this is just a suggestion. There's no obligation. And if you want to give more, you can do as well. LA2M has started the #LA2M Fund. Because we are a charity, we believe in giving back to the community, not just with our education program, but with hard cash dollars. And our current program that we're sponsoring is the Ann Arbor Education Foundation, the Ann Arbor Public Schools Education Foundation. This program helps students learn more about marketing. As we know, public schools are struggling, and the funds from LA2M sponsor these children to go to marketing seminars, marketing training programs, enables them to buy books on marketing and business, and further their careers. So please, I encourage you to give generously. We also have available for sale these lovely LA2M marketing education t-shirts. $12.50, see Mary Lou either before or after the LA2M session. Carter Sherline, Frog Print Studios, the lovely man behind the camera, is LA2M's e-newsletter sponsor. And if I could interrupt Carter from taking photographs for just one moment. Carter, would you like to say a few words as our sponsor?
Hi, well, as I said, I'm Carter Sherwin from Print Studios. I'm a commercial editorial portrait photographer, which means I do just about everything except for weddings. Avoid them, they're dangerous. I guess my niche is that I'm definitely not rolling mills. Like, you come in, I talk to you often and try and listen and get an idea of why I'm shooting, even if it's just a headshot. So a very personal approach is my thing. I guess I'm known for shooting running and golf, but I really do commercial and products and portraits. So anyway, for the month, probably a little bit after, I'm doing headshots for LA2M members for $50 versus $150 is normal. If you already have a headshot, we'll apply that to some equivalent shoot. And also, it's been pointed out to me, people don't know what I do with these pictures. We do have a Facebook page, and that's where the pictures end up.
Thank you, Carter. Our October and November sponsor is the Search Engine Workshop host, Bud Gibson from Eastern Michigan. Bud, would you like to say a few words about the special program you have coming up?
Yes, I started the search marketing program at Eastern Michigan University 4 years ago. Last year we gave our first workshop open to the public. We're going to do it again this year, November 16th, 7:30 to 2 p.m. 2 tracks, search marketing, fundamentals, and then mobile marketing basics. We're really excited. We've got some great local business mobile marketing case studies. We'll be having Google, we'll be having Pure Michigan, we'll be having MLive, we'll be having a number of companies from the area, Regroup, Pure Visibility, Whole Brain Group, and PWB for that matter, leaving anybody out. Speaking at the conference, and we will have a special opportunity to connect with our students in case you're looking for new graduates who understand about this area. I would like to introduce Scott Brockman real quick, who will introduce himself after the presentation. Scott has all the information. Unfortunately, my teaching schedule forces me to run out about 15 minutes from now, so I can't stay.
Thank you, Bud. A great encouragement to attend the workshop. Lots of great speakers and lots of great marketing information. Just a quick word of thanks to all of the many volunteers who enable LA2M to function. We have Dollar Bill Copying, who produce all of our printing and help us out with our printing needs. Roger Rayle, who does our videoing every week and gets those videos posted onto the LA2M website. So if you do miss an LA2M presentation, you can go back in the archives and retrieve previous archived presentations. But without further ado, it is my great pleasure to introduce this week's speaker. Derek Mehraban, Ingenex Digital Marketing, is the founder of LA2M. It was his brainchild many, many years ago, but not that many. We're into our fifth, he's not that old. We're into our 5th year of running LA2M. There isn't anything that Derek doesn't know about interactive marketing, digital marketing, and social media. Today's presentation, he's going to talk us through the hoops and channels of LinkedIn for Business. Please welcome Derek Mehraban, Ingenex Digital Marketing.
Thanks, Dee. All right, nice introduction. All right, can you hear me all through the mic? Decently, you guys in the back can hear okay? Great. So, yeah, welcome. Wow, he's a really good MC. I often, if you've been here before, I often kick off these meetings. And it's always a treat to speak. You know, today's been an interesting day. I got my daughter with me today. She's in between doctor's appointments for her shoulder, and it's just been one of those fun days where the wife's traveling and the kids are sick, and it's always exciting. And then it's time to speak. But that's okay, you know. It's I feel bad. I was actually supposed to give the same talk earlier this morning at an early event, but I just couldn't make it. So, but we're here, and there's probably some people watching live. You know, we do have the live streaming going. So for all of you who aren't here, that's really cool. LA2M.org/live. You can always watch from home. So I missed. How many people are brand new here? First timers? Okay, great. And you came to hear about LinkedIn? Is that it? Yeah? Okay, good. Yeah, LinkedIn's a hot topic. You know, I think LinkedIn is probably, you could say, the most popular social network, at least for business. You know, it's the one that's performing the best in the stock market. It's the one that has a clear path for funding and making money. And I think it has the most value probably for individuals. The question is, does it have the most value for companies? I think we're going to answer that question today. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Look at what companies can do to market themselves better on LinkedIn. And I think there's a lot of companies these days that are coming online to this fact. So maybe they have individuals within their company that use LinkedIn, but they're realizing, hey, wait a minute. You mean I could build a LinkedIn page similar to I could build a Facebook page? What can I do for my company on LinkedIn? So it's actually really good timing. Is there anyone who's thinking about enhancing their company's presence on LinkedIn at the moment? Any of you? Okay, good. So after today, you'll have a pretty good idea of how to do that. And I think we can also kind of look at some best practices and tips and tricks. You know, as Dee mentioned, I run a digital agency called Ingenex Digital Marketing. And there's a few people here from my company. We do really great work. We focus on really creating an engaging experience for users online. And that often does include social media like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, etc. But it includes web design, it includes search optimization. We do things like, you know, Bud gets back there with the AdWords program suite, our AdWords certified agency. And some of our clients are in the room. Mike Brooks, the client, Mark's the client. We got some clients in there. We got a lot of friends in town. And these events, I think, are a really good way for me to do some service work to the community. And then I think kind of to get the word out. So we have some people at Aaron O'Neill's tweeting, LA2M Live. Make sure you check in at LA2M if you do use Foursquare. Check in at LA2M. Carter Sherline's the mayor.
Somebody fancy today.
Somebody bounced you
I
today?
haven't figured out the algorithm.
Okay, all right. It said I was one day away. Who's the new mayor? What's your name? Jim. Jim, congratulations. Jim's the mayor, so you should get like a free beer.
That's Mayor Kid for you.
Mayor. Yeah, that's Foursquare. And you know, actually, I think I brought something. Hold on just 1 second here. Okay. I thought I brought a little giveaway. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, here it is. I brought this. Have you guys been hearing about this square? Have you guys been hearing about this square? Okay. I just want to talk about this for 1 second because it's so profound. I mean, this is the little square reader, which I've used. You know, I mean, you guys remember I was selling my books a while ago. I was running credit cards off this. You probably see it at coffee shops, the smaller independent coffee shops. Mark's Cards has these. So this is this allows businesses to take credit cards. Okay, it's brilliant. It's called Square. I did write a recent blog post on this on the digital bus recently. The founder of Square was in town. He spoke to you about it. He spoke at Techonomy Detroit last week. And I just think this guy is really sharp. Jack Dorsey is his name. He's 35. He was also a co-founder of Twitter. So the reason I point out Square, I'm kind of obsessed with it because Jack Dorsey is really, he's focusing on, I don't know, the killer app, which is money. So he's really trying to evolve the process of spending money, dealing with money. Not just accepting money, but how do you spend money? Okay, so there's a new app that they just launched, and I encourage you to download it. It is called, like on it, but it's like purchase with Square or buy with Square. Does anybody know the name offhand? I'm blanking on it. I can find it. So anyways, there's a new app that you can buy. I'll tell you the name real quick.
It's called Pay with Square.
Pay with Square. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, so the Pay with Square app allows you to walk into a business, and that business will know who you are by geolocation on your phone. Your screen, your face will actually pop up on their screen on the iPad interface, and you just say, hey, my name's Derek Mehraban, I'd like a latte, or my name's Derek Mehraban, I'd like this, and they will push it in. You don't have to pull your phone out of your pocket, you can just talk like this, and they'll send you a receipt. So they're really streamlining the purchasing process, but they're also going to start putting controls on your phone with the app where you can manage your budgets, manage your spending, make sure you don't have too much debt. So they're really trying to revolutionize the business. So I encourage you to look into this. And I have an extra Square reader. Is there anyone that wants one? All right. There you go. Karen, you deserve that. Now, I just gave that away, but they are free. Okay, so if you go to Best Buy, you can get one for $10. They'll reimburse you with your first transaction. Or you can email them on their website at SquareUp, and they will send you one. So it's free. But I gave that to Karen Hessler because she's so wonderful and she's always here supporting us. So thank you, Karen. All right, so let's get back to LinkedIn. LinkedIn for business. So this is the introductory slide about LinkedIn. I think we all know what LinkedIn is. It's a great tool. I personally use LinkedIn a lot. I think I used to use LinkedIn even more. LinkedIn is really good if you're trying to go from here to here. You know what I mean? It's a really good way to build your network. It's a really good way to build your reputation, your basically image in the community. You know, so now I have over 4,000 connections on LinkedIn, which I think is okay. You know, on Facebook I trimmed. I used to have somebody I trimmed down on Facebook. But LinkedIn's different because it's business. So these days, you know, I use LinkedIn. I use it as kind of a ongoing permanent Rolodex. It's kind of my online Rolodex. So all the people that I meet, I hope that all of you in here, we can connect, and then you're in my Rolodex. That's valuable. I know you're there. Okay, I can always find you. I have a LinkedIn app for my phone. I have LinkedIn on my computer. You know, and the big benefit, you know, so a lot of you know I teach a class at Michigan State University. We just had a class this last Saturday. We had 200 students. This is the textbook we use in the class, the New Media Driver's License Resource Guide, which talks a lot about LinkedIn. But I always tell my students, hey, you know what, if you connect with me and you get over a 3-point in the class, I'll recommend you. Okay, so on a personal level, I'm not going to dive too deep into personal, but on a personal level, those recommendations are very important. I tell my students you should go to every teacher that you interacted with ever and get a recommendation from them. The best way to get a recommendation from them would be to give them a recommendation. People are always impressed and amazed when they get a recommendation, unsolicited, out of the blue. So this would even relate to the people in here. If there's people you've worked with, it could be coworkers, it could be bosses, even subordinates. Feel free to recommend them, because as soon as you do that, it's going to say, hey, return the favor and recommend them back. Okay? That's the best way to get recommendations. Now, granted, I have a lot of recommendations. Some people say you shouldn't have too many recommendations, but you know what? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think it's valuable. These days, when students ask me for a letter recommendation, I kind of think that's mildly archaic. Now, I understand some students need it for grad school, but the whole written letter recommendation is so very 1980s. I'd much rather have a recommendation that's permanent here, a recommendation that people can read. When I hire a job candidate, first thing I'm going to go is look at their LinkedIn profile. I mean, who agrees with that, right? It's the first place you go. When I'm going to apply for a job, the first place I go is to their LinkedIn. Okay? Recommendations play a big part in that. If you don't have any recommendations, I'm going to wonder, wow, why don't they have any recommendations? Right? Are they really not that amazing? Right? And that's usually not the case. I hope not. But the case is people are afraid to ask, and they just don't think it's important. People kind of put their LinkedIn in park. Did you guys experience this? You put your LinkedIn in park until you need it. I don't know. Why do I need LinkedIn? What am I going to do? I have a job. Until you don't, right? Or until you need to move, right? And that's happened, right? We all know this, right? I mean, the economy's been insane. So LinkedIn is your investment in yourself. They say you should run a few miles every day, you should eat lots of veggies, and you should update your LinkedIn on a regular basis. It's all about like self-care. Okay, self-care. So connect with me. I'm linkedin.com/in/Mehraban. Let me say one more thing about individual profiles. Create your custom profile. Okay, you have an option. Go to your profile and give yourself a custom URL. LinkedIn gives you a default URL. You need to go in and edit profile and change it. So mine is /Mehraban. Yours can be /your name, whatever that is. So do that. So next is business pages. And that looks pretty underwhelming, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks kind of sad. It's not as sad as some. But that's the Ingenex LinkedIn page. Why does it look like that? Because that's the current format, okay? It allows you to upload a logo. It allows you to describe your company. It shows the people that are part of your company. It talks about how big you are, et cetera, okay? I encourage you to look at other company profiles to get some ideas of what to do there. Now, on our profile, we also do list services. Let me just show you that real quick. Let's go here, companies. Ingenex. All right, you can list services. Let's see, my phone over there. So we do list services, which is important. I'm going to show you some fancier company profiles in a minute. So careers, product services. You can list services. So LinkedIn allows you to do certain things right now. So we have like search optimization, social media, et cetera, okay? So that's good. Let's talk about some other things. Okay, when you're doing your page, and these are some best practices for your page, the first 295 characters of your description are what's going to show up. Okay, if you notice here, the rest is truncated. It's got that little more. Okay, so you have 295 characters at the top there to make an impact. All right, you got to use your best copywriting skills. It's similar to the first paragraph on your website. It needs to sell. It needs to have some good keywords. And we usually like to finish it with a call to action, something that will encourage people to dive more into the page. Okay, so you have to be compelling there. You can also, in your description area, you can link to other social profiles, okay? So if I find your LinkedIn profile, there's a good chance that I would just quickly follow you on Twitter, click over, maybe look at your Pinterest page, or look at your Facebook page, okay? So if I'm going to come there, make it worth my time, and give me some links to those other profiles. And you should really have a profile for each. This really relates back to search engine optimization. We want businesses. When I search for your business, I'd like to have your business website show up first. I'd like to have your business LinkedIn page And believe me, these do show up. That's another reason to build them, is they do show up for search. I'd like to have your business Facebook page, your business Twitter, your business, et cetera, YouTube. And if you do that properly and build out these profiles that are credible for your business, you can own the whole page one of search results for your business. We tell clients that's very important, because if you control that, then anything that's negative, any competitors, anything you don't want to show up will be pushed right down. And if you look at like Ingenex, we push things down like three pages deep. Okay, now granted, that's our business. And it's the same thing can be equated to your personal. Your business site should push down everything and own all those results. Same with your personal. That means your name should push down and own everything. Okay. And then the other thing with your page, you can actually do updates from your page. Okay, so, on LinkedIn, how you can update your status like Facebook, okay? All right, so LinkedIn is learning from Facebook. They say, wow, Facebook is really successful. People spend a ton of time there. What can we do? So they give you status updates. But now there's status updates for companies. Okay, so you want to kind of create a content schedule. So like with Ingenex, when we work with companies, we work with them to kind of create a plan and a schedule for the types of content and the frequency of posting of content that'll go on your Facebook. It also works here with LinkedIn. So speaking on LinkedIn content, it can be more technical than Twitter and Facebook. The reason is that it's a business site. LinkedIn is not social, right? So if you start posting too many technical things about your business on Facebook, people are going to think, wow, this is boring. Facebook, I'm here to party. But on LinkedIn, it's allowed to be business. You're looking at it at work, it can be more technical. So think about that when you're posting content. We also propose kind of a healthy mix of different media. Okay, so you want to use like press releases. Those are great. Images. Images actually convert very well. If you post an image, it's much more likely to get interaction. Videos, and then also web links. Yes, Stacy?
Derek, is this from your business page?
Yes.
Or not your personal?
Yeah.
From business, okay.
From business page, yeah. Do status updates and post content from your business page.
Okay.
You can also realize that your employees are watching your business page. Okay, so now granted, a lot of you are probably from small companies. How many of you are from companies larger than 20 people? Any from bigger companies? Okay, great. Well, this really comes into play then, because your employees see your LinkedIn, they should follow it. So you can reach out, you can talk about internal events, you can talk about recognition, and you can kind of toot their horn a little bit. Yes, sir?
You can also have a company site that is logged into everything your employees, so they can communicate with each other.
On LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you asking or telling? So the point you brought up was...
I use one, that's why I know.
Oh, you use one. Okay, so you use a private LinkedIn site that can be just for your employees? Okay. Is that...
Or your associates. In other words, it doesn't go public.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I wasn't aware of that. So what this gentleman is saying is that there's a private LinkedIn function that allows you to communicate with your employees directly without being public. You've seen it? Okay, great. Great. The other thing is you should plan for comment moderation. So when you post things similar to Facebook, people can comment on it, and you kind of got to keep an eye on that. Make sure there's good or bad things that they're dealt with accordingly. So currently there's no analytics on pages, okay? So it's good to kind of keep track of what you're doing. So keep track of the posts you're making, keep track of that interaction, because once they chronologically push off the page, they're kind of gone, okay? So it's good to keep track of that, especially if you're doing this for a company or if you're within the company handling this, you want to keep track of it because they will kind of move down the page after a while. And I imagine they will fix that eventually, yes.
Do these company or business pages, are you pay for them, or are they like the individual?
They're free. They're free. Yeah, so I've gotten by on LinkedIn for years without any type of payment. That's beautiful. And the reason is well, for companies, they want you to have all your information there because they want to sell you the jobs. LinkedIn makes a lot of the money from recruiters. That's why they want everybody on there, so the recruiter database is huge. So it's free. If you want to connect more people and add more functionality, you pay. But the pages, you don't have to pay yet. Because they're trying to get everyone to adopt them. And then they'll probably upsell you. So also, you should encourage your employees to share content, support each other, talk about things. I think employee training with LinkedIn is very important. It involves having employees kind of build their profiles properly, list their description about themselves, put up a headshot, and then kind of teach them, hey, we have a company page here, we're investing in this, comment on it. You know, if you have anything good, share it. That's a real nice way to keep the conversation going, is to get your employees kind of working for you in that. All right, so this is kind of the new business page. Now I showed you the old business page. So these haven't fully rolled out yet to everybody, but they're going to be dramatically improved. Currently, it's only available to very large companies. Okay, companies like Philips, Citi, HP, and Dell. The universal rollout actually says later this year. It'll probably happen in, I think, November. Okay, so keep an eye out for this. It's coming soon. It's going to be an opportunity to, again, make LinkedIn more like Facebook. You know, Facebook has these nice images, cover photos. You know, 6 months later, LinkedIn rolls it out. But so they have space for visual branding at the top of the page. They also feature an improved update stream and more prominent navigation. So they're going to be a little bit nicer. Here's the Philips page. You can see it looks better, it makes you want to spend more time on it. And again, the reason they're doing this is they want you to invest in this profile, because then you can post jobs there. How many of you have posted a job on LinkedIn? Anyone? Okay, a few of you. I have. I know it works very well. How many of you have looked at jobs on LinkedIn? LinkedIn careers, right? It's really becoming, I don't know, you tell me, is it becoming the top career site, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Yes? Is there anywhere else that's even close? Monster, does that still exist? Career Builder? Indeed? Indeed, okay. Yeah, but I think we can all agree that LinkedIn is really becoming the juggernaut for career sites. And the reason is you know, you already have a profile there. So it's really easy to throw your hat in the ring. It's really easy to use LinkedIn and see what's available.
Facebook's branch out.
Facebook what?
Facebook's branch out is looking great.
Facebook's branch out?
Yeah.
Is that a new career service?
Yeah, it's like an app, and you connect with your friends, but only have a business profile.
Oh, business. Okay, so there's a Facebook app called Branch Out. How many of you have tried that yet? Do you? Okay. That allows you to kind of create a businessy type Facebook profile and connect more for networking there. So that sounds great. That also seems like a mild uphill battle because it's an app you have to install. But hey, good for Facebook. How many people here still use Facebook? Okay, good. So that hasn't gone away yet. Even though the stock price is down. Here's the Citibank page. Again, really nice page. You can see they're posting articles with updates for their brand and company. There's many reasons to have company pages. I think, like I said, a few of the reasons. Right? One is you want to show up in search results. Okay, that's important. Two is, I think it's a really great way to promote your company because there's so many business people on LinkedIn. I mean, I'm not sure the exact stats of how many people are using it, but it's huge. Okay, your competitors are on there. All right, people look at my site, they look at my competitors' websites. You want to have a good presence. It's just it's becoming almost the best practices, meaning you need to have it, and it doesn't matter if you're B2B, B2C. People can actually follow your company. Okay, so if I like your company, I can follow your company. In my opinion, that's very similar on Facebook to liking a company page. If I like your page, I'm going to get your updates. If I follow your company on LinkedIn, I'm going to get your updates. So it's good if you're doing research or if you're trying to grow your business and see what others are doing. You can kind of follow some of the leaders in the industry and get updates from them. It's a good way to build community. Okay, so this is big. The career pages. All right, so LinkedIn is integrating career pages with your company pages. And a lot of larger companies are starting to roll this out. The career pages mimics the design of the business page and offers the same benefits. So LinkedIn is believing that the new look and feel makes it easier for companies to tell the story. And really what they want to do is get people posting jobs there and really becoming a career juggernaut. So it's make the job hunt process more personalized. Here's an example of a career page. And I think a lot of companies are doing this. And as you can see here, I mean, you can upgrade on this. Okay, so this is what they're selling. All right, so there's the basic functions. You can upgrade to gold or silver. And this is where a lot of businesses are starting to spend money. And this is pretty expensive. Okay, for a big business like American Express, they're going to be spending 10, 20, 30, 50,000, and I'm sure way more because once you start posting jobs, it becomes really big. So again, you can update the banner at the top, and then there's also some detailed analytics. So the advantage of the career pages, you can see who's viewing your page, which jobs they're clicking on, what they're doing. I mean, this type of analytics is extremely valuable. It's much more valuable than back in the day when you just post jobs on your website. You don't really know what's happening there. Here you get a pretty good idea of who's kind of sniffing around at your job postings. And they also have the ability to get a gold package where they can show you jobs based on region. So they know who you are when you go there. They'll show you jobs based on region, based on which part of the industry you're in, like if you're in marketing or sales or finance or engineering, they'll show you different jobs. So again, a very sophisticated way for companies to present themselves and promote their jobs. Events. Events is near and dear to our heart, especially B. Davey, who puts up all the LA2M Facebook events. So again, I'm curious, how many of you use LinkedIn events by a show of hands? Okay, right, so not as many people. Now, do you use them for posting events or for viewing events and attending them? How would you say?
Posting.
Posting? You post your own events? For an organization?
For a client.
For a client, okay. How about back there?
Posting for webinars.
Posting for webinars, okay, great, great. Does anyone use the events as a way to find out what's happening in the area? Anybody? Mary Lou does? Do you? Okay, so the same people that kind of use it regularly, which isn't that many. Okay, so what does this mean? And it's interesting because when I was building this presentation, I actually went in and did some research on events. And there's lots of events. There's not always a lot of people going, right? So for this event, I think we had maybe 10 or 15 people. So Dee Davey from Creative Ideas Marketing, she posts the LA2M events. She posts the LA2M events. People can say who's going, okay? That's nice. But there was only like 10 or 12 people that said they're going, all right? So events haven't totally picked up in usage. Yes?
My question is, if you use Eventbrite to manage your event, and if you create an event in LinkedIn, is it going to confuse people of where to register, and is that conflicting?
Okay, that's a good question. So the question was if you use Eventbrite, okay, which is a wonderful event marketing system. It comes with ticketing, email, all that. If you use that for your events and you also use LinkedIn, does that confuse people? Actually, one of the recommendations I was about to suggest is when you build a LinkedIn event, you really need to direct traffic to your Eventbrite. So I don't think it confuses people. It's just a different place to put it, okay? So your LinkedIn event will show up in search. Your LinkedIn event will be recommended to people in your network, okay? So like here, you can see personalized event recommendations. LinkedIn knows what I'm interested in. It'll recommend me to that event. And I'll get more into the Eventbrite thing in a minute. But you can also search by location, time, and industry. Okay, so it is a good place to kind of look for events. And they also show up in your personal update stream. Okay, so once you say you're going, once you're interested, similar to Facebook, it'll start giving you updates of what's happening there. It has a neat feature, and we had, what was the name of that startup? The guy that used to do the Who You Know at the events. Remember that name we were using?
Ed.
Crowd Juice, yes.
Yeah.
Ed Farrell. Yes, I miss Ed, if you're watching. But Ed Farrell created something like this, Crowd Juice, which allows you to really plan events and who you're going to meet and then set up times to meet with them. So LinkedIn, being the all-powerful mega social network, has similar features. So you can see at this event, they say people you want to meet. Okay, so this is a neat feature because what it is I already have my nice profile built on LinkedIn. If I support this event, I can see I'm going. And actually, I encourage all of you, if you're coming to LA2M in the future, say you're going. Because what that does is it shows up in my screen that Derek Mehraban is attending this event. And then all of you can see that and say, oh, what's this? What's this? So it's a good way to kind of get on people's radar. When I go to the event, I can say, wow, whatever, Asaf Benjamin's going to be there. He's the VP of the company I wanted to meet. So you can really kind of pre-plan what you want to do at that event. Now, this is not perfect yet because everybody's not coming yet, right? I mean, everyone's not signing up yet. As we showed by hands, there's not that many people using this yet. Mike Brooks, what's that big event that we helped build a website for? ACE event.
ACE 13.
ACE 13. Right, so ACE would actually be a good event to put on LinkedIn because there's so many diverse people that would come to that. And And it's also kind of that high-tech startup crowd that would say they're going. Okay, so the ACE event, we got to do a nice LinkedIn for you.
How soon would you get on this?
Well, as soon as you know the date.
Events in January.
I would put it up as soon as you know the date. Because this is, you know, there's some other strategies. Okay, once you, actually, let me get into the promotional strategy in just a minute. But the question was, if we have an event in January, how soon should we put it up? I'd say now, potentially. Why not? Because people will add over time. So on LinkedIn, you can have maps, and there's also Twitter and Facebook sharing integrated into the site. So if you have, let's say, an event like the ACE event, which is coming up in January, that I would hope all of you would attend, there's probably a lot of constituencies and volunteers and people that are involved in that, business coaches and whatnot. You can just send them a quick note and say, hey, listen, here's our LinkedIn event. Why don't you tweet it, share it with your Facebook friends, and that kind of has the snowballing effect of spreading the word, okay? So LinkedIn, to its credit, has some powerful ways to spread the word about your events. Creating events, this is just kind of the screen. It's really, really easy. You upload a logo, you put the date, the time, the location, the name. We suggest kind of having a creative name. Okay, and this is the point I wanted to make. Consider using an off-site registration page to capture information. Okay, so LA2M doesn't have a registration page. We pretty much, people show up. It seems to work, right? It seems to work. But that's because of how we run our business. A lot of people need registration. So like for your question with the Eventbrite, okay, you need to create your Eventbrite page and do all that. Eventbrite will sell tickets. Eventbrite is really a nice event management system. But then I would just link to that at the very beginning of your LinkedIn event. Okay, so like here's your LinkedIn event. I would put a nice link right at the top that says register at our Eventbrite page. So drive traffic. People can say they're going here, but that's not official, right? Just because I say I'm going does not mean I'm officially registered. You still need to push the traffic. I think people are smart enough to understand that this isn't the place to register, but this place is a really good place to kind of share with friends, put it in your stream, etc. So I think valuable. Some other tips for promoting events, all right? So you use the other usual suspects, okay? So promote your event on LinkedIn, promote it on your Facebook, and promote it on Twitter. You can still share this. That's a good way to do it. People aren't afraid to go to LinkedIn. It's a trusted site. If you have an event there, I think it makes it look credible. So the other place you can promote it is in LinkedIn groups. Okay, so LA2M has a LinkedIn group. How many of you are members of that group? Okay, a pretty decent sized portion. I noticed there were a lot of hands that didn't go up. So join. Search for LA2M. Join our stuff. Okay, like us on Facebook. Join our group on LinkedIn. There's over about 1,300 members, and I think it's valuable. Now, how valuable it is or not, I don't know. But there's lots of other highly engaged groups out there that you can find. So you should be members of them. You should also share your events in those groups. That's not considered spammy. It's considered relevant, right? So if I'm in a marketing group and I'm talking about LA2M, I can say, hey guys, why don't you check out this event? I think you'd like it. It makes you look credible. It helps the group. You can also promote events on your company's LinkedIn page. I think that's very acceptable. You can also directly invite people. Okay, so if I create an event, I can invite you directly through LinkedIn with a personal invite. That's a really nice way to do it, especially if you know and you want to get your first 10, 20 people on board. Send them a nice little note and invite them. That's a good way to get the ball rolling. People will see that once they accept. And then find related events to follow and attend. Okay, that kind of helps create the algorithm of cross-promoting events. So find other events, say you're going, interact there. LinkedIn will suggest similar events to you. You can also search for them and find people to meet. So there's a lot of neat things happening on LinkedIn. I encourage you to look at it. But, I also encourage anybody use that meetup system. Right, so some of those groups like the A2 New Tech, Roger uses Meetup, and I encourage you to use the Meetup system. They can find that. Use Meetup for your events too. You can find some really good events in Ann Arbor using Meetup. So LinkedIn groups, just briefly. Here is the LA2M group, which I would hope all of you would join. You can create groups. Some thoughts, you can create groups for your company or your industry. All right, so this could be the kind of thing that's a private thing. It could be the kind of thing where you want to be an expert and a leader in your field. Maybe if you focus on solar energy, for example, you can create a group on solar energy to kind of get like-minded people together. Nothing wrong with that. I also encourage you to join groups that are related to your industry. Once you're in those groups, I encourage you to kind of be an expert. Comment on people's stuff, answer their questions, share content. It really kind of elevates you as an expert, and you never know how it's going to help you. Okay. Also, you can connect with other group members. So if you and I are connected in a group, I can invite you to connect with me, right? You still may not accept, but if I say, hey, you know what, we're in the LA2M group together, and I too am a fan of violin concerts, and we should really connect, it gives something a little bit more relevant than just a random, hey, connect with me. So the group is a good way to do that if you want to build your network. So really spend time building your brand with groups. I think it's a good investment. Summary, LinkedIn's a really powerful business tool. It's not just for individuals, it's for companies, it's for organizations, and I really hope that after today you can maximize your LinkedIn more. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. We have time for just a couple of questions. Question, Stacy?
Derek, that was awesome, because my LinkedIn just sits there and I don't know what to do with it. So now I know a little bit more what to do with it. So, and your last point, so I have 18 people who want me to connect with them, and I don't know them. Are you picky about that? Or if they know D, I just say yes? Or they don't know D, but they know someone D. How do you decide?
Right. Well, so there's a couple things to that. So yeah, so really how do you decide who you connect with? So I have over 4,000 connections, okay? I'm not like buddy with all of them. It's just the way it is. I haven't even worked with all of them, okay? I usually do a quick reference check, meaning, now granted, if you look at someone's profile and you have this turned on, they can see that you looked at their profile. So think about that. And it's really fun to see who's looked at my profile. I like that. So look at mine and I'll look at yours. It'll be fun. But, you know, some people have like one connection, you know, and they're from like Kazakhstan, you know, something weird. I usually just delete those. You know, you have the option of accept, ignore, or report. Okay, don't report them. I mean, if it's just some eager beaver networker, you can just ignore them if you want, or you can accept them. It's really your personal comfort level. If I think there's some value in the connection, or if it's someone that has given me a reason, I'll often accept. Again, I've upgraded. I'm an open link member. Okay, so people say open link member, it's like, hey, he's open to, you know, like he's user-friendly, you know, as opposed to somebody who's not an open link member, I'd be more hesitant to invite. So I get all types of invites from like friendly people that just like the network. That's fine with me. Yes?
Yeah, I would think a lot of people overseas are kind of if they're
It could be, you know, actually, a scary story, you know, the point was people from overseas are trying to get things. Scary story is somebody was using career boards and job boards to say that they were Ingenex Digital. So they bought the domain ingenexdigital.net, and they were pretending that they worked at my company, and they had offices in St. Louis, and they were offering people a job and then offering them money, but they would have to run finances through their bank system and all this. So it was a phishing scam. And I tracked it down, and it was from China. Someone bought the domain. So I had to contact the domain host in China and explain what was happening. And then I had all these people emailing me saying, hey, does Michael Wilson work at your company? And do I really have a job there? What is this? So be aware, you know, that kind of scared me. It's like, wow, you know, anyone can do that at any time. So be careful. Even on LinkedIn, you should be careful.
Do we have another question for Derek? Okay, well, we are going to roll into the penultimate section of LA2M, and this is where we pass the microphone. Please stand up, introduce yourself. If you have an ask, make an ask. Tell us a little about yourself and your business, and we're going to start off with Leslie.
Hello, I'm Leslie McGraw, and my business is Let's Go Social Media Marketing and Training. I help small businesses get good word out. If you would like to talk to us,
I'm Karen Hesselberg, and I work with Health and Wellness and one of the leading doctors in metabolic resetting. If we can help you, let us know.
I'm Steve Cornell. I'm an IT professional, software engineering, Unix system administration, and large corporate data center support. And I'm looking for a job in a large corporate data center.
Hello, I'm Mark Hildebrand, Sun Vendrix. I'm a solar installer in Southeast Michigan, and we help our customers save energy and money. And I definitely have to update my LinkedIn page.
Hi, I'm Ed Carlson. I have a mechanical design business here in Ann Arbor. So always looking for people that would like to get some mechanical design work done. I'm also an ambassador for GLEQ, which is involved in the ACE 2013 that you were talking about earlier. GLEQ is a business plan competition for entrepreneurs and small businesses, or actually any business. Their fall business plan competition is currently open, and they will be deciding it at the ACE conference for those that are interested. And I do have brochures on that if anybody wants to see that.
Hi, I'm John Petz with Domino's Farms.
Hi, I'm Roseanne Bailey from Washtenaw Community College Foundation. So we're the 501c3 on our campus that helps students have the ability to attend WCC who otherwise wouldn't have. And there is a big ramping up of entrepreneurial and marketing classes that will be at WCC for people who want to improve on their skills and do different things.
Hi, my name is Jerry Humes. I'm a CPA in the area. My LinkedIn account has definitely been in park, and you can't seem to get out of there.
Hi, I'm Mike Brooks. I'm with Import Technologies. We're a startup company that's was formed actually 2 years ago, spinning out technology from Michigan State. And it probably isn't too relevant to anybody here, but it has to do with water membrane filtration systems and also flame retardants for plastics. If that's any of your hot buttons, get in touch with me. And but I also want to mention, since we got all the lead in about ACE, ACE 2013 will be held this year on January 31st. And for the first time ever, it's going to be held in Livonia. We're going to move to Burton Manor to accommodate the larger crowds we get every year. And we hope we see you all there. And you can look for us under ACE 2012 right now. We're updating the website as we speak. And look for us on our LinkedIn page. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Eric Sasenko. I'm a patent and trademark attorney with Braves Hooper and Gus Leone. I'm also associated with ACE on the planning committee. That's the annual collaboration for entrepreneurship. If you're wondering what ACE stood for. Just to give you a little idea, if you haven't been to it, I think last year we had about 900 people in attendance. Great event. You see it from one end of the entrepreneurial spectrum to the other, so I welcome everybody to come to that.
Hi, I'm Kathy Wheeler. I'm a business-to-business writer specializing in marketing and educational materials.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Neil Isaacs, and I specialize in training individuals and businesses how to market themselves on LinkedIn.
Hello, my name is William Nelson. First time here for this being a great program. So that's all I can say.
Hi, my name is Mary Hedigenberger, and I'm the event manager with Hanover Spark.
Hi, I'm Allison Burke. I'm a client support specialist at GeneCodes Corporation.
And I'm Jim Koenig. I'm an account manager for GeneCodes Corporation. We're a biotech software company, and we'll be celebrating our 25-year anniversary next month.
Hi, I'm Claire Hughes. I'm a marketing communications consultant, and I'm also involved with GLEQ as a business coach for entrepreneurs trying to compete for funding.
Hi, I'm Stacy with Dollar Bill, your local digital print shop, and most of those 18 people that haven't said yes to don't have pictures on their LinkedIn, and I know Carter, our wonderful picture taker, is offering to take your picture for your profile so that your LinkedIn profile can be more updated. Also, don't put that picture of you with the martini glass because that's not good either. Because I didn't know. Derek said people can click on your profile and see it even if you don't want them to. So get your professional picture taken by Carter.
My name is Rosalind Vaughn. I'm with the Ann Arbor Ypsilanti Regional Chamber, help you increase the exposure to your business and save you money. So if you're not a member of the chamber, come see us.
I'm Julie Krasky. I'm also with the HUI Chamber as membership sales representative.
Hi, I'm Linda Tiemann. My company is Shashan Technologies. We have the Rosemark scheduling system. It helps home care agencies do all their scheduling, their payroll, telephony.
Hi, Amy Bravo, Orange Eye Advertising. Interesting project that we're working on right now is called Startup. And it is a television program that's been picked up by PBS National. We are looking for underwriters, and we highlight obviously entrepreneurs and startup companies. It's more like an educational and inspirational program. So we're in production now, and we hope to be on air sometime after March of next year. So if you have any ideas, people who might want to help underwrite a national program like that, it's being produced in Detroit, so let us know.
Mike Levins, I own White Crow Innovation, and we consult for biotechnology companies with a lot of our clients in the Boston area. And I used what Derek covered in a similar talk, but more on the personal thing with LinkedIn and Spark East about 2 years ago. And it's a great way of getting warm introductions instead of the uphill battle of cold introductions.
Cole Whiteman, Information Technology and Complex System.
Hi, I'm Carol Cam. My business is Encore Online Resale. We do consignment resale for individuals and businesses, helping find new homes for idle assets. We are, among other things, a top-rated seller on eBay, and you can find out more about our services on our LinkedIn page.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I do a graphic website for Great Change. So you can find out online.
Hi, my name is Julia Wonkin. I'm here because I need to make some connections and update my LinkedIn page, which was on part. So I realized I need to keep updating it constantly. I'm looking for an entry-level position in marketing. If anybody has anything available, you can come talk to me.
Hi, I'm Donna Gilkey-Laban. I own a small company called Laban Lift Straps. We're actually a Spark East tenant. And our marketing person has been all over me about social media. Thus, I found out about this and came. Big believer in the entrepreneurial groups. In addition to Spark, we won third prize for the best new company with best new product at the Great Lakes Entrepreneurial Quest event this year. And we basically joined just to have them review our business plan. So ACE, things like that, totally endorse them. And this was very, very useful. I'm looking forward to more meetings like this. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Samantha West. I'm a proud third of the marketing team at Bank of Ann Arbor. We have some new commercials that we just launched. It's the first time that we've ever gone into television, so keep your eyes peeled for some fun green television commercials out there on the cable networks. And I also wanted to mention that our company is hiring, and I had to get a list of the actual job titles so that I don't mess it up. We're hiring an IT operations analyst and project coordinator, and we're hiring a couple of people in our mortgage department, a mortgage sales manager, a mortgage loan representative, and mortgage loan processors. So if anybody's interested, you can visit us on our website at boaa.com. Thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jim Musial, and in addition to being the mayor of LA2M, Barry Carter, I am also a web and mobile development consultant with Knowledge Digital. We're here in Ann Arbor. We work with companies to help you move your website to a more mobile-friendly version. So if you have a website and you don't know if it's mobile-friendly or not, I'd love to talk to you. So thank you.
My name is Lachlan McCabe with Shepherd Advisors. Markets matter, so markets matter a lot more, and we help companies, especially ones that are focused on growth, get more focused on the markets that matter the most.
Hi, my name is Joey Hampton, and I help business owners and consultants get things done.
Hi, I'm Sandra Nair. Nice to meet you. I am the Marketing Research Assistant at Health Decisions Incorporated. We're in Plymouth, and we save companies money by auditing their health claims if they have a self-funded insurance plan. So I like helping out with social media. I think it's really fun, and I'm also in the job search for a marketing research position. So,
Hi, my name is Scott Brockman. I'm here on behalf of the 2012 Search Marketing Workshop. There will be 2 tracks, Effective Search Marketing and Mobile Marketing Basics. You can connect with us on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn later today, hopefully. I also have a flyer here. The flyer at the bottom, there is a 25% off discount. So find me afterwards, and I'd love to talk more about it. Thank you.
This is Harris, Roger, Internet Protocols, Structure Engineering.
Hi, my name is Shamir Ozeri. I do website optimization and online marketing. New to Ann Arbor, so I'm looking to connect to writers, designers, programmers, and people with similar interests.
I'm Eli. I'm the intern at Ingenex, and that's it. Today. Next week I'll talk more.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Vogel. I work in front of the marketing department with Online Tech, which is a data center here in Ann Arbor, whose focus is keeping people's, either their healthcare data secure or their marketing, so we are PCI and HIPAA compliant.
Hi, I'm Matt Rudowski. I'm a graphic and web designer with Capital Letters. We do business-to-business marketing for the Michigan construction and manufacturing industries.
I'm Roger Rayle. I help with a lot of the networking communities around town and do a lot of live streaming and recording of video. I just did a live stream for Online Tech last Friday with 60 people watching online exclusively. I also talked Mike into let me do the video for all the ACE presentations last January because a lot of times they're concurrent sessions. You can't be in 2 places at once. So this is a way you can go and watch the ACE presentation. I think they're still up on the ACE website. So if you want to see what ACE is about, go to the ACE 12 something annual collaboration for entrepreneurship, and you can watch the videos from last year. And we'll probably, I don't know, maybe we'll do something like that again this year. And Dennis helped too.
Hi, I'm Dennis Skupinski. I do sales and marketing. I also help Roger out with the videotaping. And I do have an ask. I'm a shifting gears graduate along with Neil over here, our LinkedIn consultant. And one of the things we do is we're looking for stage 2 businesses that are looking to take an intern in for about 80 hours of pro bono work. So if you are a stage 2 business, or if you know someone who's a stage 2 business who would like to have someone come in for 80 hours and work in different either accounting, you've got engineers, sales, marketing, etc., just see me after this.
Hello, I'm Paul Hegshe, a product marketing consultant. I work primarily with companies that develop software for hospitals to control costs, improve quality, and improve revenue. And interested in talking to anybody else who's in the healthcare information field or product marketing and product management. Thanks. First time here and feel good with that.
Hi, I'm Katrina Lewis. I'm a marketing manager and translations manager at Dennison Consulting, and we're just really kicking off a lot of our social media stuff this summer, so this is helpful.
Hi everyone, Ken Mehraban, also working for Dennison Consulting, and first timer here, and I'm also just trying to help Katrina kick off the social media aspect of our company.
Hi, my name is Emily, and I'm the intern at Ingenex.
Hi, Erin O'Neill. I'm a content producer at Ingenex and also your live tweeter for LA2M. Hi, I'm Carmen Yerby. I am the volunteer coordinator and development associate for Habitat for Humanity of Huron Valley. We are always looking for great teams, corporate teams, student teams, things like that. My primary focus is coordinating all the construction volunteers. So if you have any teams or anything you're interested, come talk to us.
Hi, I'm Karen Shelley. I'm Manager of Corporate Relations at Habitat for Humanity as well.
And we are always looking for folks who want to partner with us to build some wonderful homes for some hardworking, wonderful families in Washtenaw County. If you're interested, come see me.
I'm Alana Napo. I'm also with Habitat for Humanity. I'm the marketing associate and volunteer coordinator for our Restore. How many of you have heard of the Restore? That's amazing. So for those who don't know, it's a giant warehouse of donated furniture, appliances, lighting, and other things for the home. They're resold 7 days a week, open to the public, huge discounts, and the money goes back into our home builds that my colleagues mentioned. I'm looking to get word out about it. I can give you coupons if you want to talk to me. And I'm also looking for volunteers to help out any day of the week and volunteer groups.
Hello everybody, I'm John Pumio, first timer. Really enjoyed the presentation there. I represent Lioness, which is the largest global loyalty program and shopping community out of Austria. I'm really looking for small and medium-sized business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders, visionaries who are interested in sharing a piece of the global transactions of 350 million shoppers.
Hello everyone, I'm Kila Mahanta. I am a student from Eastern and I'm also an intern at Ingenex Digital Marketing.
Hi, my name is Lauren Schneider. I'm the account coordinator at Ingenex Digital. And if you want to learn more about digital marketing and LinkedIn, the topics that we always talk about at LA2M, make sure you check out our blog. It's thedigitalbus.com.
Hi, I'm Lori Stratton. I'm a corporate strategic communications professional who's relatively new to the job market, and I'm looking for communications manager positions.
Hi, I'm Julie Simicky. Claire, it's my neighbor. And I'm a full-time residential realtor with Reinhardt. And I came to learn a lot more about LinkedIn, and I've been to a couple of the events in the past, and here I just find every single time they're incredibly informative and useful. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Lou Olds. I'm the LA2M manager. And thanks everyone for coming out, especially thank you to all of the new people that we've seen here today. If you're interested in ways to get involved with our organization, you can go to LA2M.org and look at our Get Involved page. There's also a link on there if you'd like to submit an idea for speaking to our group. The other thing that you can do to get involved is if you like one of our really great t-shirts, part of that money goes to our scholarship fund. So, you can get involved that way as well. So, thank you, Dan. So, thank you, and I really appreciate you turning out. And also, thank you, Derek. That was a really amazing talk. And, there you go.
Being Carter Sherlin from Prince Studios, created to continue portrait stuff, and go to the LA2M Facebook page, just see the picture up there.
Dee Davey, Creative Ideas Marketing. I help companies who provide business-to-business services to their customers, ways of growing their business. Clients come to me when they want to improve their revenues and they're not quite sure what to do. Dee Davey, Creative Ideas Marketing. Before I hand the microphone back to Derek to close, I would like us all to put our hands together for Derek's presentation. Thank you so much, again. Next week we have Cliff Lamp from the University of Michigan School of Information. And this is going to be a great follow-on presentation in the digital stream. He's going to be talking about usages and trends in using social media. So join us next week at LA2M, and here's Derek to close.
Thanks, Dee. I didn't expect that, but thanks for coming. Tell your friends, okay? Tell your friends we enjoyed it today. Tell your friends, because we'd like to sell it every week. We got a great program this fall, so I hope to see you all back. Have a good week. See ya.